What is going on, YouTube? This is Gavin 21202, aka Gavin Orlandi. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a little bit of a while. It's been maybe a week since I made a video. I do apologize for that. But with that being said, today's WWE video is something a little bit different. It's something that we've done on this channel before, but I'm gonna come on here. There's a topic that I've wanted to talk about for the past week, and this is the video that I wanted to make, and it's my true opinion on why WWE should stop running house shows. Now, obviously, some of you, there's a lot of you that want to hear my opinion, my stance on the entire thing, because, AEW is not going to be running house shows, so, that's obviously an advantage they have over WWE, but, yeah, I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to talk to you guys about it truthfully, how I feel about all of it. So I'm not going to waste any more of your time. We're going to get right into the video. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this entire topic and everything, it all came to light to me, and it was all brought to my attention as soon as I first heard that AEW was not going to be running house shows, and the reason why. Now, obviously, for those of you that don't know, WWE, they'll run these house shows, and I just want to say congratulations to Bray fucking Wyatt, the new Universal Champion. Fucking amazing. But with that being said, yeah, AEW is a show where they run shows once a week. I mean, obviously, they run AEW Dark and AEW Dynamite on the same night. They're just obviously ran on different television times and different dates. So with that being said, obviously, for those of you that don't know, AEW is not a company that will be running house shows. And obviously, the reasoning being the fact that they believe that, it's better for a guy to get rested up and have one amazing fucking match a week than to go out there and put on, 4 lackluster matches and then put on one good match. I mean, obviously, I've been to a WWE house show. I know what it's like. It's a cool experience. But with that being said, nothing goes down at a house show that's of any of him. It's not of importance of anything. I mean, obviously, you go to a house show, there's a championship match. Obviously, the championship is not going to change hands. I mean, and whether it's the rare occasion that there is, it's not very likely that it will. So, with that being said, obviously, my stance on the entire thing is WWE. Obviously, they run on this, what do you want to call it? They run on this big schedule, I guess you could say. I mean, obviously, they travel 300-plus days a year, and with that being said, they're not home much. So why not, say, split that number in half? Because most of that number is house shows, for those of you that don't know. I mean, obviously, if they just ran these shows week by week, all they would have to worry about is Raw and SmackDown, the NXT tapings and whatever that may be. I don't feel that WWE should run house shows. I don't feel like NXT should run house shows, just because of the main reason of, oh, we went out there, we just put on a match. Oh, shit, we could have done this instead of that. And then going into a next match, doing the same thing, because, house shows, WWE basically just uses for practice matches. I mean, obviously, we've probably seen The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, go up against Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship more times than I can count, and The Fiend finally won it now, so there's going to probably be some back and forth, and it's kind of a confusing thing to think about, because when you really think about it, Brock Lesnar was drafted to SmackDown. Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, was also drafted to SmackDown, and now Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, is also the Universal Champion. So Raw does not have a top title right now. Now, obviously, there's going to be a feud where WWE's going to run it back and forth. They're probably going to have Seth go after the title again. And if it's the rare occasion that they don't, they're probably just going to run a point where, SmackDown has 2 main titles. And, Brock Lesnar's not there every week. So it's basically just going to be Universal title on SmackDown, and then possibly, I did read a fact that WWE may wanted to do an angle where they switched the titles over, where SmackDown got the Universal Championship and then Raw got the WWE Championship. Although it's not likely to come of a change anytime soon, because Brock Lesnar just defeated Cain Velasquez, and obviously, obviously, that's just not the. Obviously, if Cain Velasquez won the SmackDown or the WWE Raw champion, or the championship, would be going over to Raw, because Cain Velasquez, I believe, is on the Raw brand with Rey Mysterio. So there's a lot of things, and I'm kind of going off a topic here, but I just kind of wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about, the things and the reasons of why WWE does what they do. I mean, obviously, they have these house shows. They make a lot of money from them, but I've been to a house show. It's nothing compared to a show where you go and it's Raw or SmackDown or it's NXT or it's anything. There's not too many people in the crowd. There's not too many people in attendance watching live. I mean, obviously, there's a lot more loose freedom that the stars have, and there's a handful of superstars that if you ask them will say that they prefer a house show over a live event just because of the fact that they get more freedom. They could be cold called matches. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's a match when you go out there and you kind of just call it all on the spot. I mean, obviously, that's not something that those guys would have to do much, whether it's something, something in their match was taken on the match before them, or, they just, one of the guys was late and didn't get to the arena on time before, so they could call a match. So they go out there, it's called a cold start match, and they don't have anything. They go out there with knowing a finish, and that's it. So a cold calling match, that's obviously it, and that's the thing that fortunately a lot of these guys can go out there and do, because like I said, when you go to a house show, you'll see weapons, you'll see moves that aren't, busted out on live TV. You'll see these stars do a lot of things that they wouldn't normally do on TV, but the reasoning being, I just feel like WWE should get rid of these is because, these guys have families. They have friends, they have families. They want to go home. They don't want to be on the road, 300 plus days a year, I mean, obviously they do. They love their job, but I'm just saying, is it really worth it? Why have them go out there and put on 5 okay matches a week when they could go out there once a week and put on one fucking phenomenal match? So that's just my thought process on the whole thing. I really wanted to get my main point of focus on this entire video of making this. It was nothing too special. Obviously, none of these videos that I make are too special on this channel. I kind of just come here, I speak my mind right in front of the camera, and I don't do too much to the video or to alter it or anything. I just come on here and talk about what I feel. So I feel like this is where AEW has the upper hand on WWE in the long run. AEW, they're going to put on better quality matches than WWE superstars. And, these WWE guys are, with these house shows, it takes a toll on them. You probably don't think it does, but it does. These guys go out, they have matches 5-6 times a week, and it takes a toll on your body. So all I'm saying in the long run is I think WWE should either cut the house shows completely or just cut them down way more, because there's probably a house show going on right now. I don't know. They have house shows on every other day. So it's just a thing to me. It's just really crazy when you think about, these guys, they want to go home. They probably want to be with their family. They want to spend time with their family. So, obviously, I feel like this is where AEW has the upper hand on WWE in the long term of match quality and storyline progression. So, obviously, right there, I would say AEW has the upper hand as of right now. And I want you guys, the main focus, like I just said, my main focus of this video was to get you guys talking. I really want to hear what you guys think about this entire thing, because that's the main point of these videos. I like to go down, I like to read the comments for the few of you guys that go down there and actually comment. I like to read them, and I'm obviously not too vocal in them, but I'm always checking them out, and I always like to see what you guys have to say. So throw it down in the comment section what you guys think. Do you guys think WWE should keep up with the house shows, or do you think they should cut them down or just cut them out completely? So throw it down in the comment section. You guys already know what it all is. In order for me to bring you all the latest WWE news, rumors, headlines, and updates, I need you guys to like this video, favorite this video, share this on every social media platform that is humanly possible, and do me one final thing, and definitely subscribe. Thanks, guys. Love y'all. Gavin21202 out.